Final Fantasy XIV, a game which my friends play a lot. My friends started around 2021, and I was busy playing other games, so I told them that I would catch up. I didn't. It's the end of 2021. I hadn't completed as much of the game as I wanted to, and by that, I mean I was still at the beginning of the game. So I told them, for my New Year's resolution, I would complete Final Fantasy Realm Reborn and create a video detailing my thoughts about it. This is that video where I kind of go through Final Fantasy so I can figure out what they're saying here.
Yeah?
Melee role quest might have turned me into a cheese archaeologist.
I don't even know what you just said there, but sure. Anyway.
Like, cheese arc apologist. Like, oh, no, I totally understand, and I agree.
Alright, let's get into Realm Reborn with the stuff that I do not remember. Let's just get into my character first. This is Philia Loria. I made this character because I wanted a hyphen in my name, and she wants to get stronger and is half listening to the plot because I needed a lore accurate reason for me to get things wrong. And you know what? If I get interested, want to read the plot, character development. You play as an adventurer looking to do whatever jobs until you get scouted for your magical ability to talk to a big crystal in the sky. I know that's skipping over, like the beginning portion of the game, but that was 8 months ago. When did I get those other crystals? The organization in question is the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, protectors of Eorzea. Usually that means dealing with whatever bullshit the Askians are up to because they didn't think Apocalypse 1 was good enough, or the Garleans because magic imperialism is real and wants to put you into fancy armor. Clingy, overprotective, budget Elish Norn cosplay looking ass.
God damn it. You're not wrong, but...
This includes many important tasks such as helping the forest people and finding cheese and wine. I like how they say you have forever changed to wine port. I don't even know what I did. I don't even know what I did here, guys. Soon enough, they realized they should deal with the 8 people ruining their entire plan multiple times over and kidnap our friends. Now that I'm done Titan, does ARR start picking up?
Nice.
In my opinion, yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, there are a bunch of dead bodies here. It's really picking up, guys. Anyways, mid-game crisis time to get an airship, fly off to a random island, beat up a wind primal. Fuck it, homie, we bang 3v1, let's go. Nah, 3v1, I'm ready. Let's go. 3v1. 3v1.
Literally.
Me looking at the primals. I could take him in a fight, right?
Stand by for Titanfall.
Yeah, so the Garleans have WMDs, which isn't a surprise.
Yeah, they are the... Yeah.
Yep.
Hours of bullshit later that made me take a 6-month break. I realized these Imperials are wearing mittens. And we break all of our co-workers? I don't talk to them. I don't listen to these nerds. Out. Anyways, we realize one of our guys is sus. Why is Minfilia in like denial that Thancred just has been undercover the entire time?
To be fair, she is right. They just kind of poorly portray it in the reveal scene.
Oh.
Ascians do actually possess people's bodies. I think it makes me emotional because I think the implication, or like I don't know if they ever say it, but the implication is that after you fight Ifrit, Thancred felt bad for not being there to help you, and so he kind of threw himself into his work more, and that's what made him more vulnerable, and that's how he got possessed.
He should feel bad. I died the first time. So now we have to storm the castle, stop their big guy from doing the big damage, dealing with all their generals and probably their entire army because we're the only competent ones here. Then we go fist fight a Metal Gear to death before performing an exorcism on our little friend. Anyways, we beat the evil spirit out of him and we escape the base and we win. And that's Final Fantasy XIV: Realm Reborn. Or, you know, what I remember of it. What I can say about Final Fantasy XIV's combat is that it's not used correctly, at least in the context of A Realm Reborn. Combat's pretty fun. It's dodging attacks while you're using tab targeting to hit an opponent. When you're dodging it correctly, it can feel very exhilarating, especially when you need to sprint from spot to spot to avoid one-hit KO attacks. However, this is an exception rather than the usual with most of A Realm Reborn. Most combat encounters insist on pitting you up against fodder enemies with the simplest of attack patterns with little to no difficulty. This means that very quickly I felt that combat was dry and boring, mostly because the enemies posed little to no challenge. This even led to me using macros, despite being a monk, to automate my combat, because I couldn't be asked to care about enemies who deal no damage that I just need to kill for a quest. Yeah, I have no idea why your story is leaving me, but sure. I'm just barely listening.
You can do it. You don't need our help.
I probably don't.
I will say that this is one of the areas where you will want to kill people.
Like in the story or like a game mechanic?
Yes.
I don't want to say much more. That would be spoiling.
Okay. Oh boy. Quest design. This is where I lose my shit. This is where I get angry. So, let's just quickly go through one example. Mordona. When you get there, you need to go to the sewers, then go back to Mordona. Then you need to go to the crystal, go back to Mordona. Go outside the dungeon, go back to Mordona. Go back to the crystal, go back to Mordona. There's an issue there. This could all be just avoided if they just lumped all these fetch quests into just one big quest. Honestly. The quest design fits with the combat to make a super bland experience and is the main reason why this took me an entire year to finish. And it really sucks that the combat and the quest design have this tag team of just being dog shit when, like, the world is cool, the characters, clearly they're interesting to people, and the music is already quite nice, and I know that it gets way better later on. Originally, I wanted this to be kind of an overview of my character and just kind of going through the plot, but clearly because it took a year, I'm not going to have all the pieces in place to do that, but I still decided to make a video with a short, like, glimpse of my facts, both because I have too much footage to just go to waste, and I wanted this to be kind of a bookmark, because I'm going to try and finish the rest of the expansions at least each yearly, which will probably be shorter and shorter as I enjoy the game more, just to kind of bookmark where I'm thinking. Hopefully it doesn't take me another year.